When did civilization begin? It took man a long time to reach what we call a state of civilization. At first, he lived in a state of savagery, much like animals. He had no language and obtained food wherever he could find it. Later on, he had a family organization, learned to make fire, and still later, how to make tools and hunt for food. He invented pottery so that he could cook his food, began to live in tribes, and was able to move to new places. The next stage of man, which is called barbarism, saw him learn how to raise food from seeds and how to tame animals. Then he began to smelt metals such as copper and iron so that he could make better weapons. He also began to build houses. When he invented a system of picture writing, it marked the end of barbarism and the beginning of civilization. By the time man reached this stage, he had developed in other ways too. He had built up agriculture and industry to the point where people could live in villages and even in cities. There was a government, there was trade, there were laws, and there was migrations of people. The earliest civilizations that are known to us in history are those of the Egyptians and the Babylonians. The Egyptians had a form of writing 4,500 years ago. They had a system of government and an understanding of mathematics. They had a calendar, employed architects, and knew how to use various machines. There was also a civilization on the island of Crete about 4,000 years ago, and the Sumerian people, who lived along the Tigris and Euphrates River, had a civilization as far back as 4,500 years ago.